Have you ever wondered that the quietest night in history was actually the loudest? A night when God himself became human, sat with his own friends, and knew that by tomorrow he would be betrayed and death was waiting for him. This is the story of that night, the night that changed the world forever. The year is 33 AD. The place, Jerusalem. The city is overflowing. Hundreds of thousands of people. Passover festival. Every street crowded, every home preparing. But in the middle of all this chaos, there is one man who is completely calm, Jesus. He knows this is no ordinary night. This is the beginning of the end. As evening falls, Jesus sits down with his 12 disciples in a room. Everyone thinks it's just a festive dinner, but in reality, this is the most important dinner in history. And suddenly, Jesus stands up and does something no one expected. He begins to wash his disciples' feet. Yes, God, washing the feet of his own people. Why? Because he wanted to show them true power lies in serving, not in pride. Then suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. Jesus says, "One of you will betray me." Silence. Everyone is shaken. Is it me? And sitting right there at the table was Judas, the one who sold his own teacher for 30 pieces of silver. Then he gets up, walks to the door, and disappears into the darkness. And the Bible says it was night, not just outside, but inside him too. Then Jesus takes the bread and says, "This is my body." Then he takes the cup. "This is my blood." In that moment, they weren't just eating a meal. They were witnessing a new covenant between God and humanity. After dinner, they walk out and arrive at a garden. The night is now deep. And here, for the first time, Jesus appears broken. He prays, "Father, if it is possible, let this suffering pass from me. But not my will, but yours be done." His sweat fell like drops of blood. That's how heavy that moment was. And then, lights appear in the darkness. Soldiers, weapons, and among them, Judas. He steps forward and kisses Jesus, the sign of betrayal. And in that moment, Jesus simply says, "My friend, why have you come?" That night, it wasn't the end. In fact, it was just the beginning. Because the next day would not only bring death, but the greatest victory in history. If you've ever felt like everything in your life is falling apart, remember this: the darkest night always comes before the brightest light. Comment below, have you ever felt a moment like this? And share this video, because someone out there might be in their own Gethsemane, and they need to hear this story.